Hello, welcome once again to Climax TV. My name is Clement, bringing you the best commentary, best takeaway about sports analysis, especially about football. Um, yes, my biggest takeaway from the game that was played last night, Liverpool versus Manchester United. What a game! Tremendous amount of football played, beautiful game. Um, Yes, just I just want to congratulate Manchester United for actually, for me, I didn't expect the performance. It was a very strong performance from both sides, especially from Manchester United. They could Liverpool couldn't really match their intensity. They came out of the gate, just put a lot of pressure on Liverpool. They just couldn't. They just didn't believe that Manchester United, the Man U could play that way. They could eventually just match them with fire for fire, pace for pace. They were just, I think they were just overwhelmed with how Manchester United players responded. So they weren't very ready for the kind of intensity Manchester United threw at them. For me, also, I was a little bit surprised seeing United play that way. I never really thought that they have that in them to just match Liverpool in pace for pace, fire for power, fire for fire. Actually, getting the first goal, which actually give them the confidence to really go out. I think if Liverpool would have scored first, I think it would have just down their morale. I'm talking about Manchester United. I don't think they would have recovered from there, from that one. But fortunately, they had a very good chance in the very first minute of the game by Elanga, which he squandered, which he played against the post. So in all, it was a very good match. Tactically, both of them set up the way they were supposed to set up. I was surprised with the lineup. I wasn't really sure which kind of lineup Eric Tankard is going to come out with. So the lineup was a little bit surprise for me because he played Maguire. Maguire was on the bench. He didn't play. He didn't play the game, and for me that was a little bit surprising. And also giving the captainship armband to Bruno Fernandes really make him walk. I've never seen that kind of a walk rate from Bruno Fernandes for a very long time. He was tracking back. He was tracking back. He was tackling, winning tackles, winning ball, getting ahead of it. Was just an all-round beautiful performance and a nice performance from Manchester United all around. And also, I have to give a lot of credit to Marcus Rashford. He played a very nice game, and the kind of intensity he played with, and I've never really seen that from him for a very long time. So I kind of listened to the coach, the manager Eric Tanga, what's his biggest takeaway of the game. It was just like we have to match every team intensity. Like this, we really, that intensity. That's what we want. That's what people want to see from high paying players, especially when they are playing in the Premiership. The Premiership is a very physical Premiership. I mean, physical league whereby everybody they come out ready and prepared to play. So when you are not ready to match each team intensity, you are going to have a very bad day in the office. And Liverpool were very surprised with the way Manchester United came after them, and they were just in the forefront, and they were just there and continued to press and press and press. They were just in a bit of a shock. So I have to give credit to the back line which Manchester United played. They played with Daliot, and they played with Martinez. Martinez, I was a little bit surprised with the way I'm using the word surprise because we have not really seen this kind of performance from Manchester United, especially on the big games. You can go down to last season, both games they played against Liverpool, and of course as well to Manchester City. So the performance was not really there. So I did Eric Ten Hag, I think also he has watched his film. He has seen the players. I believe he has. I was watching his interview. He told them, you just have to have the right attitude towards game. That's how, because he said the players, they were good enough, but their attitude You have to match the intensity. When you match the intensity, yes, and then you think about how to keep the ball, and then the fighting spirit will be there, and then you see all of a sudden team getting exposed, and you can able to run past them and then create a lot of damage in their backline. So I will I will have to give credit to the coach for just sticking with his gun and not playing Ronaldo, not starting him with all those egos and pressure, and also putting Maguire on the bench. And also, I'm hearing that they actually want to get rid of him. I don't know how far they are going to carry out that speculation. So we'll see what's going to happen. And then Luke Shaw he didn't play today. The guy who replaced him was this, I forgot his name. Let me check his name again. Sorry, one moment. So his name was Malasia. So he was he played very very aggressively, and he was there with Liverpool full wing back. They could not really do so much yesterday because Manchester United, the way they were set up, they really just took away their play from the wing back, and they didn't really allow them to penetrate the way they normally penetrate. And I have to give a lot of credit to McTominay. McTominay really played a game which I've always hoped he's supposed to be playing. Don't run too much with the ball. When you have the possession of the ball, give it out very quickly, give it out very early. That's not your game. You have Christian Eriksen there who can handle the ball. You have Bruno Fernandes who can play out beautiful passes. When you have the ball, don't try to run with it. Just give it out, and then you relax, and then protect your backline. You see everything will be. I have to give credit to a lot of the they were very very good. I won't say tactically, but just the attitude they showed. That's the reason. That's how you win games. That's how you become a champion. You see, that's how you take mediocre players into a very very good players. So this is the kind of performance everybody wants to see for a club you support, and for a team you want them to go do well in a season. So I have to talk about Jurgen Klopp a little bit. I think now, for me, if you look at their games from, I think, dating back to last season up to now, Mohamed Salah is not very very effective anymore. I think he's playing too wide out the flank. He needs to bring him. He needs to choke him up a little bit. That's the only way he can really really affect the game. By the time he get the ball far out wide, for him to penetrate and then run back, run past one player, then you see that all of a sudden he's being covered by two or three players. He cannot be very very effective anymore. The only time Mohamed Salah can be really really good is when you have to really trust now that Alexander Arnold can cover him a little bit there in the flank, and then he can be able to drift a little bit inside the 18-yard box. That's when he's really really effective. So Liverpool, they are missing a lot of players. We all understand, but in all, it was a beautiful performance. Nice game for Manchester United. Nice win, picking up the win. I think this one will give them a lot of momentum going forward. Then Jurgen Klopp, I think now he has to just come in. I will tell him he's playing too nice as a manager. I have to say this. He's playing too nice as a manager. You don't have to press conference too much. You don't have to be the. He said he's the normal one. I understand, but you don't have to be too nice to a fault, to the point that people will take you for granted in terms of your approach. I'm not saying the approach to the game, but just his personality. That's not the kind of personality you want to portray, like always sticking up for your opponent. No, when you see that your rival, your opponent, they are going down in drain, you have to just stick your foot right into their neck. Don't let them breathe, and then you crush them completely. That's not how you are going. You cannot win. Like, you cannot be the nice guy to win, to have a lot of win in life generally, or even in a sport that is as competitive as as football playing in the English Premiership. So he cannot do that. He's playing double character. I don't understand why. When he was in Dortmund, he didn't cuddle too much to Bayern Munich. So why is he doing it now to Manchester United? I don't know why. So you don't have to. I have to I have to tell him, man, come on, man. This kind of two ways you are playing. This is not how you are going to win the Premiership. So for him, he has been too nice to a fault that so he has to remember he has lost more than he has won during his spell in Liverpool. I think he has lost more than four finals, for more than four finals. Yes, he has lost more than four finals. He has come off short in three Premiership finals, which dating back he has lost the Premiership title race with 2 points, 1 point, and then 2 points again. So that's not, that kind of a coach, the presence of a coach can sometimes intimidate the referee, and they will give you some calls that you don't really deserve to have. So those kind of attitude wins you game, and it gives you extra point, extra edge when you are competing for a when you are competing for Premiership title. Alex Ferguson used to do it. Arsene Wenger used to do it. Jose Mourinho, they were the master of tactician of playing officials. So he needs to cultivate that kind of character so that he can be able to deliver, because this league, people are beginning to figure them out how to play them. The wing back of Liverpool, they could not really do much last night. So it was a very, very difficult game for Liverpool. They didn't Dalot and the other guy, keep skipping his name. They really sat back enough to contain Liverpool wing back, which when Thiago Alcantara is not there, they cannot really spray out passes from the midfield, and they have to rely on their wing backs to do most of the damage for them. So when all those things were gone yesterday, they were a little bit lost, and they could not really do what they normally they couldn't even match the intensity coming from the midfield. And also what's his name, playing on the right hand side for Liverpool, Luis, keep forgetting his name, Luis Luis Diaz. So he was not really effective like the previous game they played. He was not really effective yesterday. So he lost a lot of possession, and he was always doing track back, and he could not really penetrate through the defense. And give credit to Martinez, and then Martinez and Rafael Varane, who played very, very well yesterday. So that's my biggest takeaway from the game. And I think going forward, this will just give Manchester United the momentum, and just give them the advantage a little bit, just the psyche for them to know that yes, they can match the intensity of this player. I can't wait for when they are going to play Manchester City, how they are going to approach the game going forward. I think this one will give Eric Ten Hag a very, very big boost of actually putting out, because it's not easy for you to put your captain on the bench and then follow up with the pressure of Ronaldo being wanting to play all the time. So, and also congratulations to Manchester United fan. Casemiro has just been unveiled. Is officially a Manchester United player. So we'll see how he's going to match up in midfield, and going forward how they are going to play their lineups. So that's my, let me just go to the stats of the game. Liverpool actually still have more shots than United, shots on goal. Liverpool has 17, Manchester United have 12. Shots on target, Liverpool had 5, Manchester United have 4. Possession, Liverpool, you understand they're going to enjoy the bulk of possession, 71 to 29%. Passes completed, we have Liverpool with 645, Manchester United with 273. Passes accuracy 83 to 65% for Liverpool, 83. Fouls, yellow card 3-1, no red card, offside. So the corners, so there were a lot of attacking games. The game were very, very beautiful, and Liverpool had 8 corners, Manchester United with 6 corners. So if you see now, it's just the league is still relatively new, in the beginning stages. So going forward, I think Manchester United can build on this momentum, and this might be just a wake up call for Liverpool to sit to research their mind on how to approach the games going forward. Now that teams are beginning to figure out, if you pin down their wing back, they suffer a little bit, because also they didn't have a creative midfielder in who can lay out passes from the middle, and then it really didn't really work out for them last night. So that's my biggest takeaway from the game. If you love this channel, support this channel, and then click the notification button, subscribe to this channel, share this video. See you later. Bye bye.